We reduced the number of accidents at Massey over the past 20 years by 90%. The things we've done in the area of safety are second to none in the industry. We have 120 rules at Massey that exceed the requirements of federal law. We're very frustrated that many times the technical competence of the government inspectors is far less than the technical competence of our engineers. Over the last 35 or 40 years, green jobs have trumped American jobs. Every 30 to 36 months, the world's energy or coal growth burn will increase by the equivalent of entire U.S. production. That's a fact of life. That's how the 1.2 to 1.3 billion people are going to get out of poverty. Over 100%, and you don't want to miss that number, over 100% of the increase in CO2 emissions in the world since 1990 have been outside the United States. 40% of the time that we receive violations, they get overturned even within the same system of government. The tragedy is something that we have our views about, what caused it and so forth. But when you have mining in Central Appalachia, you have a risky business. We know that we do it better than anyone has ever done it in terms of, the last 10 to 20 years. The fatalities are way down from what they were years and years ago. The ventilation requirement on the longwall was that there be 30,000 cubic feet per minute of air 3 minutes or 4 minutes before the explosion. It appears there was twice that, or 60,000 or 57,000 cubic feet per minute of air. We typically run our long walls at Massey somewhere over 100, 120,000 if we can. We ultimately decided that the ventilation plan would be safe, even though we didn't think it was the safest. We didn't expect a large inundation of gas that it appears that we had. One of the two methane monitors had been checked and had not been bridged out or disabled, if you will. We don't believe in bridging out methane monitors. Again, 7,000 people working, hundreds of days a year. You can have most anything happen, and all you can do is have processes and discipline and rules and laws and so forth in place. But I personally am confident that bridging out methane monitors is not a practice at Massey. I would be equally confident that on occasion people do things they shouldn't do. CO2 and environmental movement's big business. I mean, you got an environmental movement that is a business competing against other businesses. Again, I don't know whether the world is warming or cooling. What I do know is you could eliminate the entire U.S. industry and eliminate all the people and all that. You wouldn't make a whole lot of difference. There's 7.8 billion tons of coal burned in the world. Bottom line is that there's enough surface mine coal produced in Central Appalachia to provide enough energy to fuel 80 million people's households. Those 80 million people need their $50, $60, $80 power bills. They don't need windmill $400 power bills. But in Central Appalachia, we estimate there's 6, 7, 8 billion tons, and you're mining about 200 million tons a year, so you could go for 40 years. That number will probably grow as technology improves. But the U.S. has about 250 billion tons of coal. We have more energy in the form of coal in the United States than the entire Middle East has in the form of oil.